Good evening, everybody. Welcome to live high school basketball tonight between the Lakeland Chiefs and the Riverside Vikings. We'll get to our starting lineups and our national anthem. We'll take an audio timeout for the national anthem. We take an audio timeout for any music during timeout. So if you're watching here on YouTube, you know why. But here comes our starting lineups. Then we'll get a quick audio timeout coming up here. Well, here we go. Ready to play some basketball tonight here at Riverside as the Lakeland Chiefs are in town, taking on the Riverside Vikings.
PIAA officials, Spencer Williams, Kevin Walsh, and Paul Orzel.
Spencer Williams, Mr. Walsh over here, and Paul Orzel with us today. As we get ready to get underway here at Riverside, live high school basketball. I want to thank Ghanaian Auto Store and Pond La Hockey for sponsoring us here during the game. And, of course, we appreciate you joining us. Timeouts will be audio timeouts during real timeouts, end of quarters, and half times because of the musical rights played with YouTube. So just so you're aware, if you're a first-time watcher, here on Roku, on the Boxcast app, on Fire Stick, on Google Chromecast. Spin around, Monahan, got it to go. Riverside hits first as Todd Monahan scores the bucket. 7:32, quarter one. Here in the John Mendola Show Network. Appreciate you joining us. Almost a trap over there, then they come back over to Lakeland, then that kicks out of bounds. So Lakota Dupree, 6'3", he is a sophomore, put together. I think we know C.J. Dupree. He's put together pretty well, and now the University of Maryland play some football. So McGrain, Dunstone, Dupree, Vigil, and Snyder, the starters for the Lakeland Chiefs. Frank Antonacci, the heroics the other day. Same play as we just had, and stuffings by Dupree on Monahan. Now coming the other way is Lakeland trying to get a handle on that basketball. Trapped over there, almost a foul there by Rickard. But a good job by Lakeland of trying to smother the Lakeland Chiefs. They throw it over and get it to Dupree, who tries to come in against Antonacci, throws one up high off the glass. A little too much mustard on that one. Now Brandon Reed will make it down with 6:36 on the clock here in the first quarter. Brandon Reed driving over the lane. Brandon Reed, basketball in the backyard is what he does. Just hits a lot of those shots. So Josh Aniska and the Riverside Vikings looking to make things less dramatic than they have in the past couple of weeks. Get a victory by, hey, double-digit points. Is that possible? It sure is. That shot off the mark. Dupree hustles that, comes up with it. A couple of extra steps, feeds his buddy, and Joe Dunstone, the 6'2" sophomore, finishes it. 5:58 on the clock now, 4-2, as Lakeland does get on the scoreboard. Reed kicks over to Godleski. Wasn't intended for him. It was going to Monahan. Godleski gets stopped. So they'll call that foul number 32. That'll go against Timmy McGrain, the 5'11" senior. 5:45 on the clock, quarter one. They kick it out to Todd Monahan. Brandon Reed now with the basketball. Masks all over the place here in the Lackawanna League when you play some basketball. The officials, the coaches, all the players, and all the fans that are allowed in here. Brandon Reed, jumper. Can't get the roll, and the rebound there by Dupree. Godleski trying to ride Vigil. Backdoor play there. Gorgeous. 4 apiece. Coach Adiska not happy about that. Godleski now will try to spin around in the lane. Kicks it back over to Monahan. Guarded by Dupree. Monahan will try to drive in. Gives up the ball. The ball's on the ground. Lakeland's going to come up with it. Dupree. And as you would expect, Dupree's got octopus arms. That comes up short as Michael Rickard tried to get it. Trapping here by the Vikings, but getting a handle is Caleb Vigil, the 5'10" senior. Dupree backing down. Antonacci scooping and scoring. Lakeland takes a 2-point lead, 6-4 here over Riverside. So Trevor Tellups, Lakeland Chiefs playing feisty. Rickard on the jumper gets the roll. 6 up, not 7 up, 6 up. Steele, Reed. And Reed finishing that one, 8-6. So big defense here, got to be 5-6 seconds. Can they get over the half court? They do. Spencer Williams, the official there, saw that and counted it up. That one goes low. Vigil still trying to keep it alive. And Coda Dupree finishes. 8 apiece, 3:41 on the clock here in the first quarter. Corner, Bree, score it! 3-pointer. 11-8, Brandon Reed on fire here early. His ball thrown. Todd Monahan gets a paw in there and goes out of bounds. It'll go the other way with 3:22 to go here in the first. We'll get 2 substitutions in here for Lakeland. Well, we'll take a quick audio timeout here, and we'll be right back. We'll see our cheerleaders first. We're back here with 3:22 to go. 11-8 is the score. We're in quarter number one. It is the Riverside Vikings leading Lakeland. Roshan is into the game, as well as Hazelton. Dupree kicks it out over to Snyder. Oh, there's a block there by Brandon Reed. Got the whole paw on that. .303 on the clock as Paul Orzel, the official, gets that ball in play. And here comes the attack here from Antonio Hazelton. Moving it around. Hazelton, you're at the wrong school. He gets the shot off, doesn't make it. Brandon Reed. Reed coming down, trying to score that one off the glass. Brandon Reed ignited tonight. 13-8. 2:38 on the clock. Brandon Reed playing one of his best games of the year. He's a darn good ball player. Shot over the lane. It's a goodie by Roshan. We got a little bit of a track beat here. This could play in Lakeland's favor. The track stars that they have been over the decades. 2:16 on the clock. We have not seen a bucket yet by Michael Rickert. Let's see what we get out of Michael Rickert, who's had plenty of heroics thus far this season. Frank Antonacci. Rickert kicks it out. Rickert jumper off the rim, and it goes the other way. It'll be Roshan, and now we'll get a foul here on Brandon Reed. $1:56 to go here in the first. The beginning of Lent. Those celebrating, Timmy McGrain returns. Want to send out a quick message to a personal friend of mine who is anonymous. Him and his wife go through some challenges right now health-wise, and God bless them. All the best their way. Thoughts and prayers. Two great people, and we wish them the very best in feeling better. Good positive thoughts their way, and a positive recovery. Let's pull for two good friends in our community here that right now facing some challenging times. 1:28 on the clock. Outside shot, Lakeland. Off the front of the rim, and that one no go. And then Dupree. Nobody's winning against him in a wrestling match. You could have him and a steer, and might take Dupree. Cross Mercado into the lineup as Dupree will head over to the sideline. Just a big, strong guy, and he's only a sophomore. Inside, outside ball game. Lakeland, that's off the mark, and a rebound there by Reed. 13-10 is the count. 1:10 on the clock. Reed over the lane, kicks it out to Monahan. He'll fake going in a little bit and give it back to Brandon Reed. They'll try to reset the offense. Reed now with the basketball. Cross Mercado looks around. Brings a different element to this team. Michael Rickert, jumper, in and out, can't help it. Unfortunately there for Rickert, just a little too much spin on that one. 38 seconds on the clock. Lakeland in great position here on the road against Riverside, trailing by 3. They played hard, and you could see that they've got a lot of will to try to fight here against the Vikings. Reed has one foul. Doesn't want to get another silly willy here late in the first. Orzel lets that one go. That inside foul might be against Antonacci here. Let's see. 18.2 seconds on the clock. Well, they call that on Cross Mercado. So here come the free throws. Caleb Vigil. Score it. Lakeland Chiefs ready to bring in a substitute here. And Vigil nice and smooth. Not going to shake that guy. Kevin Snyder into the ball game. 13-12, 1-point game. Quarter one, 18.2 seconds to go. 2 fouls for Riverside, 1 foul for Lakeland. So here comes the one-shot look out of the Vikings of Riverside before quarter number 1 is in the books. Reed takes on 3 dudes. 6 seconds on the clock. Antonacci kicks it over. Mercado, they got to look at that clock. Michael Rickard at the buzzer, can't do it, and that will end quarter number 1. Riverside by 1. We'll go to quarter number 2. Lakeland playing tough. Riverside cheerleaders coming, then an audio timeout. We're back here at Riverside. There's quarter number 2 getting underway here as the Lakeland Chiefs are in town. 1 point advantage here for the Vikings. Cross Mercado is posted up there at the high post. Dupree is back into the ball game. No, not yet. We got another dude in there that's pretty darn big. It's Colin Claus Walton. There's like 9 or 10 of those dudes. And they're all good athletes. Have covered probably 5 or 6 of them that I'm aware of. The Claus Walton family out of Lakeland. Just keep coming at you. Love seeing it. Love hearing another Claus Walton. Lakeland backdoor move. V-Hill. Gorgeous. And the Chiefs take the lead. 14-13. 7:06 on the clock. Antonacci back over to Monahan. Back over to Cross Mercado. Wide open. They're saying, hey, take that shot, Mercado. He's not going to take it. He's going to look it up. But it'd be good if he could drive in under Roshan, who's a bit smaller than him. Frankie Antonacci. Todd Monahan with a 9-footer. Todd Monahan bounces out. 6:37 on the clock. Is it me, or every time I show up here at Riverside, we got something brewing here that's worth a watching? Looking around, here is Lakeland. V-Hill with the basketball. Talented player. Gets rid of one would-be, throws it down low. A wide open Roshan. Back over to V-Hill. He's got Claus Walton open. Takes the shot. He gets fouled. Little face rake there, and he'll head over to the free throw line. Brandon Reed called on his second foul. Thought that may go against Cross Mercado. Now they're saying it's his first. That's definitely 2 fouls they called on Brandon Reed, but the book may only have 1. Unless they boo-booed the 1 when they originally called Brandon Reed. That was Walsh who called that right in front of the Lakeland bench, if you remember, in the first quarter. Thought Brandon Reed had a foul there, but somehow the officials' book only has 1. Could that play a factor down the stretch here? So we'll get some substitutions in. We'll get a score here. It's 15-13, 6:18 on the clock. We are in quarter number 2 here at the John Mendola Show Network, on Roku, on YouTube, on Boxcast app, on Chromecast, Fire Stick, and Periscope, Facebook Live, you name it. So many formats. We're so fortunate to give you this action today. I want to thank our booster club here at the Riverside School District, the superintendent, Paul Brennan, and, of course, all the great businesses that support the Riverside Vikings. Frank Antonacci, jumper. We are knotted up. We're not knotted up because Lakeland's got 16. It's 16-15. I got to use my good eye there with the scoreboard. And we got it back over to Joey Dunstow. Now cooking it around over to McGrain. Looks for the open dude. Connor Nevins is in the lineup as well. Down low. Dupree couldn't get that one to go. Reed now trying to take his guy off the dribble, V-Hill, and we'll get a foul on the floor out front at the 5:28 mark. So quarter number 2, limited amount of fans here at Riverside, but an exciting gymnasium, and of course you got to like the color scheme here. And Lakeland wearing the red tonight. Brandon Reed driving, kicking. Godleski, throw it down. Riverside retakes the lead, 18-16. As Josh Godleski slides in the southpaw bucket. Back over to Connor Nevins now with the basketball. He's a senior. They've had some substitutions here, trying to keep the bodies fresh and the hunger fresh. And Trevor Tellup's group playing tough right now. Gotta like the energy right now out of Lakeland. Try to get the ball in V-Hill's hands. He's double teamed over there. Took a quick second to adjust his mask. Brandon Reed felt that, went over and immediately trapped V-Hill as he caught the ball low. 4:44 on the clock. We'll take a mask timeout in the next 50 seconds or so when there is a legit timeout. Reed, great pass. Michael Rickard, lefty. Monahan kicks it back out. Godleski, 2 for a quarter. He got it. Downtown Taylor. 4:28 on the clock. Quarter 2. Godleski goes twice from beyond the arc. That's 2 huge ones here for the Vikings for Coach Josh Aniska. Dribbling around Timmy McGrain, showing he's got a little bit of versatility. Dupree kicks it out. There's a runner. It's going to be short. Trying to keep it alive underneath. And a great rebound and play, Joey Dunstone. Brandon Reed trying to cross up. Tried to slip that into Monahan. Couldn't make it happen. And then a foul by Godleski.
Riverside's number 11, Josh Godleski, his second.
Timeout on the floor. 3:54 on the clock. That's 3:54. Quick audio timeout. We'll be right back here as we'll see the Riverside cheerleaders come out, and then we'll take our audio timeout here in Taylor. We're back here at Riverside. Again, audio timeouts when they play music here in the gymnasium at Riverside. John Mendola with you here in the John Mendola Show Network. 21 to 18. Thank our platinum sponsors, Gahan Auto and Pondla Hockey. Oh, yeah. Coda Dupree was practicing that move in pregame on the left-hand side. Watched him. And that one, he got the old triple English roll and got it to go like a bale of hay up there in the country. 21-20 is the score. The Riverside Vikes clinging to a one-point game and an exciting affair here in Taylor this evening. Game is moving swiftly, 3:32 on the clock. Michael Rickard can't connect on his first field goal. Steal Brandon Reed. Can he keep it in bounds? He does. Got Frankie Antonacci down there. Reed contests everybody and, just missed that one. So a nice take there. Godleski, V-Hill did a good job of beating him. V-Hill still dribbling around. No looker out to the corner. Rochette can hit, and Michael Rickard comes up with a rebound. Rickard will try to push the pace. Rickard's got a couple of dudes around him. Godleski, could he go 3 for 3 from three-point land? He does. Josh Godleski downtown. Taylor notches his third three-pointer. He's 100% from beyond the arc. Cross Mercado is going to come in. There's 2:44 on the clock. Godleski has that big task of playing V-Hill tight man-to-man, and V-Hill got the quickness and throws one from Lakeland territory. Monahan on the hustle. Oh, Dupree can't convert. A good job there of being a Johnny clean it up. 24-20. Michael Rickert. Todd Monahan will dribble in. Todd Monahan, jumper. Todd Monahan, roller. 26-60. So soon as Lakeland gets close, the Vikings say, let's stretch it out a little bit. 2:06 on the clock. 26-20. Audio timeout coming. Here we go. I heard the cheer from the Riverside Vikings cheerleading squad here. 26-20, 6-point lead. 5 team fouls for Riverside, 2 team fouls here for Lakeland. And what has been an entertaining, clean played basketball game by these squads. Trevor Tellup looking to see what he could do offensively. That is Dupree with the basketball, the sophomore. Mercado's going to try to guard him. He can't stop Dupree, who just backs him down. 26-22, so a nice job by the big muscle man out of Lakeland. Michael Rickert still looking for that first bucket, tries to get it into Reed. It'll be Cross Mercado coming from behind, knocking it away. Dupree and Godleski, and Godleski still got the body parts to him with Dupree down there. As Walsh and Orzel, the officials will talk about it, they're going to say it's a jump ball. So no foul there by Dupree. Trevor Tellup will contest that. And the arrow will go Riverside's way. Now, right now, the arrow says it's Lakeland ball. They got to make sure that they wait to press that button for the arrow until the ball gets inbounded, so there's no confusion. Brandon Reed, three-pointer. Brandon Reed can't get it. Bodies all over, but it'll be a rebound here from the Lakeland Chiefs. Dupree. V-Hill. Roshan, runner. Dupree goes up and over Mercado and lands in the small of his back, gets a couple of push-ups in. He only did 999 today. He's got to get the 1,000th in. 26-22, triple ones on the clock here in quarter number 2. Godleski. He gets stuffed over there. Nice job by Dupree. No foul. And nobody should make the bonus here with a $1:01 here in the second quarter. Reed. It's tied up over there with V-Hill. And it'll be Lakeland basketball. So here comes Lakeland now with a chance to get a little bit closer. They trail by 4. 49 seconds on the clock. Want to thank Gahan Auto Store, Pond La Hockey, our platinum sponsors here in the gymnasium. Brandon Reed's a stealer. Brandon Reed, score it. And didn't have to deal with any physicality there from Dupree, trailing him. 33 seconds now on the clock. Here comes Lakeland dribbling around. That'll be Timmy McGrain, the senior. He's 5'11". Looking to find an open dude. He's got Kevin Snyder. Cross Mercado and Dupree battling down low. They're talking a little bit too. And here comes V-Hill with a huge runner. Great play by V-Hill. 11 seconds on the clock. Michael Rickert gets a pick, and we're going to get a hold over here. Walshy's watching that the whole time, as right on Rickert was number 15. No, I'm sorry, that's number 2, Snyder. Via Hill was in the area, but it was Snyder that held him. 28-24. 6.3 seconds to go here in the first half. Reed guarded here by V Hill. 5, 4, 3, 2. Reed from the parking lot, in and out. So a entertaining half. 28-24. We'll watch the cheerleaders. We'll take an audio timeout. We'll be back for quarter number 3 here in the John Mendola Show Network. Well, here we go, getting ready for quarter number 3. Trying to get us set up here to clear some of our stuff off the screen. Get that set up here in a second. I think we're good now. So here we go. Riverside with the basketball. Godleski 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. Brandon Reed looking, gets trapped, kicks it out. Michael Rickard. Frank Antonacci almost exactly where he hit that 3 the other day to win it for Riverside off the mark. 7:34 on the clock. Moving the ball around, Timmy McGrain. And now we got a back court here as Dunstone couldn't handle that. 28-24, nothing has changed on the scoreboard for the third quarter. We are live here tonight as Lakeland and Riverside play PIAA District 2 boys basketball. Back-to-back nights. It was Riverside winning last night. Of course, Lakeland has, under COVID stuff, had a couple of things going on. Michael Rickard should get to the free throw line for his first couple of points of the night. As the official, Orzel, says we got a foul. It's going to go against Kevin Snyder, the 5'8" sophomore. His second foul of the night. The first team foul here with 7:15 to go here in the third quarter. Rickard hits.
Riverside's Michael Rickard at the line, shoots one shot.
So Rickard getting his first points of the night. It happened where they shut him down, and he came back pretty strong in the second half. But, they'll overplay him a little bit, and Michael's the kind of kid, hey, they're going to shut me out all night. Somebody else will score. Don't worry about it. V-Hill gets a nice pass over to his buddy, Snyder. Snyder with the jumper. Can't make it. Rickard comes in to get rid of it, and then Michael Rickard will come up with it again. Rickard kicks it over. Godleski short on that one. And a good rebound over there by number 5, Nevins. No, that is V-Hill. V-Hill with the basketball. Back over, kicks it over to McGrain. Long distance. Timmy McGrain nails it. 30-27 now. Antonacci driving in. Antonacci high. Antonacci clanks out. Rebound goes to Dupree, and now we got a foul on the other end as Timmy McGrain, the 5'11" senior, with 6:29 to go, gets pretty darn close. He'll get at the free throw line. So Trevor Tellup trying to inspire his guys. Free throw clanks out. 3, Yasin Roshan. He's in. One team foul apiece. Appreciate you joining us here on the John Mandola Show Network on YouTube, on the Roku, on Fire Stick, Chromecast, Apple TV, Facebook Live, Periscope, and a couple of more. 6:23 on the clock. That is the 28th point for Lakeland as it appears on your screen right now. Brandon Reed kicks it out. Antonacci dribbles in. Antonacci gets caught. Looking around, he finally gets it over to Todd Monahan. Monahan drives in. Now it's Godleski. Oh, Godleski and Monahan. It was a great idea by Godleski, and just Monahan went out instead of came in, and sometimes you get that. But it was a good look. 6:02 on the clock. V-Hill guarded by Godleski. V-Hill got a great handle to the basketball. Saw his dad just at halftime, was chatting with him a little bit. We got to hear a little bit about his love of the game, and he wants to play it at the next level. I think that young man can handle it, V-Hill. Will be an asset to some college program somewhere. Antonacci guarded down low against Dupree. And Dupree, it goes out of bounds as Antonacci got his paw in there. Trevor Tellup saying, hey, I wanted you to go lefty on that. 5:30 on the clock. He did go lefty earlier and did get the roll, Dupree. 2-point advantage here, Riverside at home. As we thank Hannah Auto Store and Pondla Hockey, the platinum sponsors in the gymnasium. The gold sponsors are the parents of the class of 2021, Judy Joes, Precision Construction, SNF, and People's Security Bank. V-Hill dribbling. The handle is ridiculous. Gets it over. It is McGrain, that is. I apologize. So Timmy McGrain does a nice job over there behind his back. 5:06 on the clock. Trapping is Riverside, and a foul. No, a timeout for Lakeland. A 30-second timeout as the Riverside cheerleaders debate about coming out. Let's see what we got. We'll make that decision here in a moment. We'll just get a little cheer from the stands. So we're back here at Riverside after our quick audio timeout as we heard the cheerleaders from Riverside. It is the Vikings leading the Chiefs by 2. There's 5:03 on the clock. We're in quarter number 3 in what has been an entertaining basketball game with the Vikings winning last night. So these are two games that usually are about 2 to 3 weeks apart in the league, but because of snowstorms and COVID and different things like that, we're playing back-to-back. What are the odds of that? That's the way things work. So with the impending snowstorm, Dunmore still has to get a couple of practices in to play Friday, and they are backed up big time with games. So they'll be playing a whole lot, too, once whatever that happens. Michael Rickard jumper. Michael Rickard hits his first field goal, 32-28. 4:33 on the clock. Trappins coming up will be McGrain. McGrain will drive in, gets rid of it to Dupree. Antonacci there. Dupree can't make it. V-Hill, now we'll get a foul on Godleski, maybe? Nope, it's going to go against Monahan. So that's his first. Godleski would have, I think, had 3. So good gig there for the Vikings. Trevor Telepass asking him, who was that on? 4:21 on the clock. Hazelton into the game here for Lakeland. Skipper. McGrain can't connect, and Antonacci comes up with the rebound. So Frank Antonacci now with the basketball. Back over to Brandon Reed. Reed will try to take V-Hill off the dribble. Michael Rickard way downtown, in and out, and Godleski comes up with the rebound. Godleski's slipping in. Godleski tries to grab it, but V-Hill rips it out of his hands, and then he comes down court. Dupree score it for the Chiefs. They ain't going away. It is 32-33, 50 on the clock. That mask timeout thing is coming up soon. Josh Aniska just looks on and says, we're going through this again? Yes, you are. It's the way the Riverside Viking season has gone. Antonacci wide open in the middle. Gets it over to Todd Monahan, 10-footer. That rims out, and Dupree comes up with the rebound. So Coda Dupree with a rebound. Here comes V-Hill with the basketball. Gets a pick out there. V-Hill. Carry or no? Well, they're going to call a foul. So V-Hill, the way he dribbles, could look like a carry to a couple of officials. But they call a foul out here. It's on the floor. Second foul on Antonacci. 3:19 on the clock. And now they'll come over and say, okay, we have to take that timeout. We have a mask timeout coming. We'll call it a media timeout. It's really a mask timeout as the cheerleaders from Riverside will run out. We'll hear from them. We'll be back with audio coming your way. Okay, we're back for live action here after the audio timeout, during timeouts and quarter breaks and different things like that with them playing music. We're back and live, and trying to look down was Dupree. Michael Rickert comes up with the steal. 2-point lead Vikings. Rickert trying to glide through, extra step, it'll be a travel. Cross, Mercado comes in for Frank Antonacci or Todd Monahan. Goes in for Todd Monahan. 2:59 now on the clock. Lakeland has an opportunity to seize the day here. Take the lead. Vigil and Godleski going head to head. Vigil way out there off the front of the rim. Brandon Reed comes up with a rebound. Reed kicks it out. Mercado comes in. Cross Mercado, lefty. Can't finish that one. Comes up just a hair short. Goes over to Antonio Hazelton. Now it goes back down court. Spinning around, and a travel we get here out of the Chiefs of Lakeland. But Trevor Chellup not happy with that play, especially with Lakeland knocking on the door here to try to tie it up or take the lead. Michael Rickert is harassed by Kevin Snyder right now defensively. Frank Antonacci, jumper. 34-32, 0-8 on the clock. Vigil now with the basketball. Dressed to the nines in basketball form. Here's Reed, gonna get to it. Brandon Reed is lightning quick. Brandon Reed score it, 36-30. That is speed. That shot way off the mark. Rebound, Riverside. Brandon Reed. Is he going to push his luck? And the game show, I think, was press your luck. We'll go with push your luck here. Sure we don't get in trouble. 1:30 on the clock. 6-point advantage. Hey, a half a tray of pizza lead on Ash Wednesday. Missing that half a tray today. Brandon Reed, cross Mercado. 1 foot's in the lane, don't get caught with 3 seconds. And timeout, full timeout coming here for Josh, and it's good. Riverside leading by 6. Quick audio timeout coming. We're back at Riverside. I want to thank State Farm agent Garth Estat for being a big supporter of the John Mendola Show over the years. Garth Estat, of course, and all the Lakeland Chief fans. Rickert can't get it to go. Rebound goes to number 20, Colin Claus-Walt. 6'3". He is a senior into the ball game. 1 minute on the clock. Vigil just keeps getting guarded by guy after guy. They're chasing Vigil. Mercado keeps coming over to trap. Try to steal it. Mercado gets rid of it. What a play. Brandon Reed, could he finish this? Oh, and won the play of the game. Cross Mercado, Brandon Reed. It's all good, kid. Ridiculous play there from Riverside. The hustle, Mercado on his stomach, crawling on the ground. Dishes it to Brandon Reed. Comes up a little short there on the free throw, but it's 38-30. It's an 8-point advantage. Just a big lead here for Riverside. And Godleski gets called on the foul. Monahan will come in. So that'll be the third foul here on Godleski. Fourth team foul. 39 seconds on the clock. McGrain with the basketball. Does get it over to his teammate number 21, Hazelton. Tries to get it in. It is Mercado. Now it's Monahan. Monahan will slow things down with 25 seconds to go. Try to get it in Brandon Reed's hands. What is Josh Aniska going to say? Spread it out. Let's get one good shot here. We lead by 8. We can make it 10 or 11. Brandon Reed now. Expect him to take this thing by himself. V-Hill is out. Kick it out over to Monahan. 8 seconds on the clock. Back over. It is Reed. 6 seconds on the clock. Now it's Michael Rickard. Michael Rickard parking lot style. Off the front of the rim. Can't get it to go. Monahan will get called on the foul over the back. It'll be the 6th team foul, and it'll go the other way. It won't matter because the clock will run out here. 38-30. We're going to the fourth quarter. Thank you so much for joining us here at the John Mendola Show Network. It'll be Lakeland basketball when we come back. So we're back for the fourth quarter. 8-point advantage for Riverside. Becker Platinum sponsors Skyhead Auto Store, Pondla Hockey. Our gold sponsors, Judy Joes, the parents of the class of 2021, Precision Construction, SFF, and People's Security Bank. Franchi Diachi on the rebound, and he gets fouled from behind by Joey Dunstone. So 3 team fouls now for Lakeland, 5 team fouls for Riverside, and the 8-point advantage. So the touchdown and the 2-point conversion lead here for Riverside. Antonacci looking, finds Monahan, who decides not to go up against number 13, Dupree. Frank Antonacci. Cross Mercado on the bench right now. Reed still keeping it alive. Todd Monahan jumper. Todd Monahan from 11.3 feet. Score it. 40-30. There's the 10-point lead that Riverside was looking for. Double digits. Brandon Reed now. V-Hill will guard him. Brandon Reed across the lane. He's a floater. Able to shake V-Hill and get the bucket. Godleski will run around and guard V-Hill. Back over to Dupree. Denial there by Godleski. He gets fouled as Dupree got his whole body in there. Timeout coming. 6:28 on the clock. 42-30 is the score. We'll take an audio timeout. We'll be right back. So we're back. 6:25 on the clock. 42-30 is the score. Riverside in command now by a dozen. Brandon Reed will drive. Brandon Reed kicks. Monahan, same shot as he had earlier, kicks it out. Frank Antonacci in and out. Brandon Reed battling down low, and he gets bear hugged down there by Dupree. Go ahead to the free throw line.
Number 13, Dakota Dupree, that's his third.
Reed hits it. 43-30.
Reed at line shooting one.
And he hits the second one. 44-30, a 14-point advantage. So Riverside has opened things up here against Lakeland. We had a 2-point game. Remember 32-30? That was a lot of fun. And since then, it has been all Riverside. Here late, runner by V-Hill. Finally gets a bucket for the Chiefs. So a 14-0 run before Lakeland strikes. V-Hill knocks it away, and then McGrain gets it knocked away by Godleski. Godleski will push it down. Brandon Reed, Trey, Brandon Reed, light it up. Godleski is all over V-Hill, and so all over him. He got called for his fourth foul. Somebody escapes free here. That comes up short, and Tom Monahan comes up with a rebound. And Brandon Reed gets it. 5:15 on the clock. 47-32. Reed gets it poked away as V-Hill will go back to guard him. Reed kicks it out to Monahan. Monahan will drive in. Monahan, a little bit of elbow shot off the front of the rim. Still staying alive. Brandon Reed coming in, another bucket. Brandon Reed, light it up one more time. Inside ball game. Leading all scores tonight, Brandon Reed. Just playing his heart out tonight. Poke away, Brandon Reed. Going to get a one-on-one here against V-Hill. Brandon Reed, and one. No, they call a charge. They call that offensive. It's only his second. V-Hill guarded by Godleski. Godleski showing his defensive specialty here against V-Hill to just be a gnat with him. Get it over to the corner pocket. McGrain, that's going to be short. Trying to poke it away. Hazelton, no, that is number 24, Dunstone there. So nice job by Dunstone to just poking his arm in there. Getting something to happen. 49-34 is the score. Godleski with 4:06 on the clock here in quarter number 4. Back over to Frank Antonacci. 15-point advantage. Antonacci can't finish. Good defense over there by Dunstone. McGrain now with the basketball. Kicks it out. Somebody's open. It is that Kevin Snyder guy, the 10th grader. But he came up a little bit short. 3:41 now on the clock. Mask timeout will be coming here shortly in the next timeout. V-Hill trying to keep up with Reed. Reed high up the glass. Brandon Reed is unconscious. Everything is going in for that kid, even though he had a charge just a minute ago. He's making all kind of crazy buckets. Dupree can't finish that one. Monahan over to Brandon Reed. Brandon Reed will slow it down. Brandon Reed gets it over to Michael Rickard for a wide open tray. Michael Rickard, Babomski. 3:06 on the clock. Still waiting for that Mask timeout. When they get an opportunity, it's coming up here. Nice backdoor look, but V-Hill not on the same page with McGrain. Here comes the timeout. We'll be back. Full timeout. 2:59 on the clock. Less than 3 minutes to go. 54-34. Riverside has built up a 20-point advantage. We're back here with 2:59 to go. 54-34 is the score. It is the Riverside Vikings building a big lead here, leading by 20. Brandon Reed breaks free. Brandon Reed coming down. Brandon Reed, elbow's going to be short. Godleski back over Brandon Reed, another jumper. Brandon Reed score the bucket. And I think that's an important one as the team comes out, as we're going to celebrate here for Brandon Reed. 1,000 career points in the game that he played as a stud tonight. He has been incredible. Big congratulations to Brandon Reed and playing the game that he played. So the group picture will come after the game as Dan Digwood, the athletic director, tries to keep things flowing here with 2:48 to go. And of course, Trevor Tellup and his group, good sportsmen. They give a quick shake and a congratulations as they get the quick picture here. Oh, congratulations to Brandon Reed. 27th member of Riverside Viking to make the 1,000-point mark. Mom puts the mask on with all the excitement, all the things going on. Dan Digwood comes over, takes the plaque, takes the basketball. Let's get that out of there, all the props, and let's continue this basketball game with Brandon Reed. Big-time points tonight. Getting a congratulations from his teammates. And now Kevin Walsh will say, hey, let's finish this thing out with 2:48 to go. So glad we're able to capture this moment tonight here on the John Mendola Show Network as Brandon Reed comes out. Oh, nice moment there with Brandon Reed coming out. Congratulatories to his coach and teammates. And we bring in Hunter Geist, a senior. So here is V Hill. Go down low. Dupree gets fouled there by Antonacci. Dupree will head over to the free throw line with 2:33 to go. (56-34). Dupree misses that one. So Coda Dupree is just a sophomore. That free throw goes. Josh Godleski now with the basketball. Gets across half court. Over to Todd Monahan. Guarded over there by Dupree. Monahan with a runner. Ball kept alive. It'll be Dupree. Dupree will come down. Get it over to his teammate, Dunstone. Dunstone finishes that. 56-37, 2:05 on the clock. Michael Rickert will now dribble the basketball. Rickert. Here comes a three. In and out there. But it's senior Hunter Geist. 1:43 on the clock. So we thank our friends at Gahan Auto Store, Pond Hockey, be the platinum sponsors here inside the gymnasium. V Hill from way out there gives Lakeland the 40th point. And we'll get a quick timeout here to bring in some substitutes here for the Vikings. So congratulations for these guys from Riverside are playing hard tonight. Quick timeout. We'll get some substitutions with $1:33 to go. So it's a 16-point lead here for Riverside. They'll inbound. They got all kind of new dudes in. Michael Samsell, the junior, will try to inbound and gets it over to Karpinski. So Anthony Karpinski, who is a sophomore, back over to Samsell, dribbles it in. 1:23 on the clock. Kicking it around, moving it around. That's Carl Walsh. Pickpocketed over there by Vigil. Vigil will try to keep the dribble. He's harassed over there. And then he finally has to re-dribble. And they say, hey, that's okay. And then they kick it out. That is going to be McGrain. Off the mark. Rebound goes over to Lakeland. McGrain will try 2 for a quarter. That one doesn't go. And a rip rebound there by Adrian Gonzalez. So Gonzalez, a senior here for Riverside. 48 seconds on the clock. And a 16-point lead. Vigil hustling still and tries to squeeze between a couple of Riverside players. It'll be another foul here against Riverside, and Vigil will have the opportunity here to put the ball in his hands. So it's 9 team fouls with 41.9 seconds to play. We appreciate you joining us here on the John Mendola Show Network. We'll be back Friday, Dunmore and Riverside right here in Taylor. Weather pending. Now the big thing is Dunmore's got to get that practice in for the game to go on, whether it's Friday or Saturday or who knows when. So we're not sure how that's going to look. And then we'll finish out pretty much the regular season next week, or so it appears that way. We're not sure if we're going to get into March or not, but we're hoping to get you maybe a little bit of District 2 wrestling action this weekend. Love to see what we can do with that. We'll look at the rules and look to see what we're able to do, not able to do. Maybe we'll at least get you some highlights this weekend of the District 2 Wrestling Championships. Used to be in that habit every weekend. Used to go to district wrestlings, used to go to regional wrestling, used to go to states. And then, you know, some things changed, and we didn't get to that. But that was always a fun time. Samso runner, can't finish. Rebound, Gonzalez, no go. We'll get a foul with 15.9 seconds to play. So it'll be a shooting foul. It'll be Michael Samsell, the junior. The shot's a little long. Again, the John Mendola Show Network. You can watch us on Roku, on Fire Stick, on Apple TV, on YouTube, with the Boxcast app. Periscope and Facebook Live. 14.3 seconds to play. 56-42 is the score. And Lakeland will get another opportunity here as Vigil will come down. Shoots one way out there, going to be short. And that'll wrap it up. So the Riverside Vikings victorious over the Lakeland Chiefs. Final score 56-42. We appreciate you joining us. Brandon Reed, congratulations, 1,000 career points. You've earned them, and you had a fantastic game tonight. Great job. We'll be back with you on Friday. Have a good night, everybody.